What's up? It's Paul Home Alone. Here's my theme song. Whether you're on the throne or you're getting some good dome, you gotta laugh your ass off cause it's Paul Home Alone. There you go. So, my friend requested that I make this video in my kigurumi because I had another video where I was in a kigurumi and he was like, oh my god, that was the shit. And I was like, thanks man, that's like really a nice compliment to get. So I was like, ow! And then I was like, ow! What is Paul Home Alone? So I like to think that I used to have some kind of nice insights about the world around us these days, and I guess I had a couple recently, but they're not coming, the insights that I've been getting have not been coming in the form that they used to once come. I think the form that I used to be, the artistic insights that I was getting, like, you know, like this is art. The artistic insights that I was getting at one point were more eccentric, more interesting. Now they're kind of like clear. They're a little more clear, a little more thought out. But it's like, let's talk about some things. Okay, fuck online dating. I don't like online dating. You know why? Because it's like, it's like, okay, you go into the online dating, you're like, oh, I'm looking at all these chicks, and yeah, there's all these chicks, but it's like not really, it's not really all these chicks, it's like the ones you're attracted to, right? But on the same token, girls are doing the same thing. It's like, oh, all these guys, but it's really just like, oh, the hot ones, you know? Or the ones that are tall or rich or whatever. And you know, I'm not a bad looking guy, but I definitely don't compare to these like fashion models or like, you know, the ones with the chiseled jawlines or the ones that are looking so hot, you know? Like really, women are only looking for, like, if you're online and there's no repercussions to going up and talking to somebody, like being embarrassed by them rejecting you, of course you're going to go for the hottest person on there, and women are just going for the hottest guy. See, the thing is, though, is that hottest guy will go for any girl that approaches him. He doesn't care. There's probably thousands of guys like that hot guy on the internet right now that are just going through the women. There's got to be, like, you know, a select group of guys that has literally had sex with hundreds of women on online dating. It's like disgusting. And they're just like, oh yeah, whatever. They have no standards. They're dating the ugliest women. Every once in a while they might get somebody they like, but after that, after you've gone through so many women, you can't really like anybody. I mean, just a sexual partner to you is just a number. It's just a freaking number. So it's like, gross. Why would I want to be involved in that? And then you go out and try to meet somebody the real way or whatever, and all you find out in the club is just girls on their freaking Tinders. They're just sitting there on their Tinders. So no matter where you go, you can't escape it. You're always competing with every guy on the internet. You can't compete against every freaking guy that put his freaking picture on the internet. It's not gonna work. I don't care how hot you are, or how hard your body is, or what kind of G-string you wear on Sunday afternoons at the country club. You're gonna have somebody hotter than you eventually come up and be like, look, I'm taking your woman. And you're gonna be like, darn, well, I guess I can take the 1,000 other women behind her that aren't quite as hot but maybe are hotter. I don't care. It's just give them to me. I'm a glutton. So, yeah, basically, online dating has ruined dating in general. And it's not going to get any better until people are like, no, I'm not going to do that. Till they're just like, I'm going to meet people in reality. The way reality set it up. You know, like, when you turn human reproduction into a pyramid scheme, you're bound to get some bunk ass shit like this. I talked to my cousin. I was like, man, I really don't like using phones. But he's like, call me. I'm like, yo, I don't want to talk on the phone. Apparently texting ruined phones, and that's cool. So in New Orleans, where I'm from, Halloween's coming up, and Halloween is like New Orleans' biggest holiday. Everyone from around the world, and I'm talking everyone, comes to New Orleans for Halloween. So what am I going to wear? I'm going to wear a Speedo, because I've been working out. I've been working this body out, and I'm going to be Michael Phelps. I'm going to put some pepperonis on my back. I'm going to get a swimming cap. I'm going to learn his little stretching techniques, which were pretty cool. And I'm going to freaking go out and hope nobody pantses me, because it would be really embarrassing. Paul Home Alone, so home alone right now. This is what I do when I want to talk to a camera. I'm just like, wow.